You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Take a look at consumer confidence at 15-year highs, small business optimism at 12-year highs. The market's at record highs right now. How would you characterize this? Is this a sugar high?
Sugar high. Sugar high.
Sugar high.
Sugar high, and that can last for a while.
No, it's worse than a sugar high. The market is addicted to their heroin, which is cheap money. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, coast to coast, all over the country. You know, I just got finished reading some of the things that I didn't look at all. I didn't listen to the whole speech. Yeah, I'm reading a transcript, and it just blows my mind. Who are these people that are applauding for this guy? Who are they? Don't they read? Don't they do any research? What, is this the party? It's all about the party? Is that where we go? I guess it's all about the party, isn't it? It's all about the party. Boy, they don't care if they lie. Janet Yellen. I just read one of her speeches. What a lie. She says, it looks like our economic gains of the past few years are finally raising living standards for most people. What? Our living standards are increasing? I don't see it. Do you see it? What increases our living standards? What makes that happen? It's productivity. It's production. It's giving the people the tools to produce more. Not taking all the money and borrowing money at 0%. And buying your own stock. It's giving people better equipment, better machinery, better facilities so they can produce more. And when they produce more, that produces more wages. It produces more hiring. We haven't seen any of that. What a lie. She said the hourly earnings have increased 2.9% year to year. What a lie. It's not true. Now, it used to be the wages would increase about more than 3% or more a year. That's right, but no more, not under Obama. If you take any 12-month period that Obama was involved with, he never exceeded, never even got close to her claim. Are you kidding? This is nuts. So, and then I think Trump has got to, he's got to gear back a little bit here. Ratchet back the expectations for the folks. We had this 1,000-point rally, the fastest rally ever. Now the market has stalled for about 2 weeks here, 3 weeks. We're in a small, narrow range until we get to we're going to have the banks reporting tomorrow. But everybody's Friday, rather. We're going to have the banks reporting Friday. That's a big deal, so nobody's really doing much in the market till that happens. Everybody's been waiting for his speech. And everybody's really waiting for the first 100 days to find out what kind of tax cuts he's going to do. Because CEOs aren't going to invest in and take capital and put in their companies, not going to do business spending until they find out what the tax rate's going to be. Companies aren't going to bring their money back offshore to here unless they know. So it's kind of, everything's on hold. But we got to remember, Trump's got to explain to people, look, I can't turn this around. I'm not going to turn this around in 6 months. Now, I appreciate that you had this confidence to move the market up 1,000 points overnight, practically. But you got to be set for a 20% to 25% correction in the stock market. I need to have this market correct itself. Corrections are good things. We got to correct what has been wrong. We got PE ratios, forward PE ratios at 17%. We should be at 15% the most, at 15 the most. We got to let this market correct itself. Corrections are a good thing. See, and he should explain. He should put up a graph. He should say, see, here's what Bush did wrong. When the banks failed, he should have let us go. He should have taken these banks, let them fail, take their parts, give it to the other 8,000 banks, let us go into a recession, rebuild ourselves. We come out of that recession after tightening our belts, after getting rid of our debt. We have so much debt, he should tell people. I can't possibly turn this around in 6 months to a year. It's going to take me 18 months. You've got to realize how this guy has destroyed this economy. It's going to take me 18 months, if not 2 years, before you feel anything. He's got to do that. Or next June and July, we're going to have a 25-30% correction. Now, if we do have that, he is not going to come in and do a quantitative easing. He's not going to come in and prop it up like they've been doing over the last 8 years. Every time we correct 5%, not even 5%, 2%, they come in and put money in and pop it right back up again. But let's think about this for a moment. They're lying about the wages. And he's got to say to the people, look, I got a big job to turn this around. This is not like when Reagan turned around Carter. Remember, Carter was a Democrat. We don't have Democrats anymore. We have socialists. Obama has led the Democratic Party down the path of socialism, favored by our media, our professors, the idiots in Hollywood. This is different than when Reagan took over from Carter. This is much worse. This guy, Obama, is much worse. He's got to explain that, look, let's take a look what's happened in 8 years. He expanded the welfare state, that's all. He increased food stamps by 47%, welfare checks by 23.2%, the worst trade deficit ever. That cost the most manufacturing jobs ever, with the additional loss of 1.4 million high-paying construction and mining jobs, 18 consecutive annual declines in labor productivity and industrial production. So how can you say that our wages went up when our labor productivity and industrial production decreased?
I'm a warrior for the middle class.
Obama redistribution of wealth gave us the weakest labor market in 10 years, the lowest factory orders in 10 years. In fact, November factory orders plunged the most in 10 years, leading us into this recession. Yes, we're in a recession in manufacturing, construction, spending. In our annual payroll growth, we haven't seen it. This is the slowest in 20 years.
Wow.
I got to get your expectations to pull back. Oh, I'm going to keep my promises. But you got to be patient. He's got to put up graphs and he's got to show what happened in this economy, what Obama has did. He's got to explain this Obamacare was a lie, that we were lied to. And this Obamacare has really destroyed this country. We were told it was going to cost us $110 billion. He's got to put up a graph and say, look, it's cost us $1.34 trillion. In fact, that $1.34 trillion dwarfs the cost of my wall. My wall, at most, will be $38 billion. Obamacare, his cost is $1.3 trillion. My wall's $38 billion. But yet, what do we get? Applause. Nothing but applause. I don't get it. I don't get it. We'll be right back after this break. Take a look at some stocks, see if we can make some money.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And where you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pill of good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow. You need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse for your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes, which can also bring volatile times. Many investors get spooked and begin to question their investments. But the thing to realize is that market volatility is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and profit with Phil Grandy. And be sure to check out philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know what amazes me? They just say anything they want. And unfortunately, the press is not there to attack them, correct them. Just a moment ago, I told you, she's sitting there telling us that under Obama, we've had wage gains and of 2.9%. I mean, it's not true at all. He's never exceeded 2.4%. So how do we get to 2.9%? When the real, if you take any one of the years, 8 years, he's never exceeded 1.6%. So here's my point to her. If that's true, if the real wage gains, what she said, are basically keeping pace with inflation, right? At her 2.9%, then the typical worker would be able to buy or rent, right, the same kind of housing today as he did, back in 2011, with the same income. But it's not working. It's not happening. They can't. Unfortunately, for those same workers, the average $200,000 home from 2011 now costs $260,000. His salary didn't go up to afford that. The typical $1,200 per month apartment in 2011 now costs $1,500, and I'm being light on that. That's how about $2,000? But I'll say here in Sarasota it'd be $2,000. But let's just say $1,500. Take a median. But workers, their wages haven't risen. Show me, no wages have risen by that much to cover the increase in costs. It's just a lie. Let's go to our stock corner. Let's make some money.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Join my gang. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Now, I think what's going to happen is this. We're going to have a great opportunity. I'm so glad that we have a new president who's not going to sit here and keep taking the stock market and propping it up. Every time it pulls back, print more money, go in, give the money to CEOs, free. No more free. Now they got to pay some interest. Buy their own stocks, prop it up again. And that was a beautiful thing for Obama, because Obama was using that because he didn't care about the economy. He was so hell-bent on competing with he was going to show up the Clintons. The Clintons failed with a national health care policy. He was going to be the first one in history to get a national health care policy through. That's all he cared about. So he knew that he couldn't grow the economy and he couldn't focus on health care at the same time. So what did he do? He said, I know what I'll do. I'll just take the stock market. I'll financially engineer it for a 200% rally. That's going to keep all my supporters, the 1 percentile, the 10% of households, they're going to be delighted because 68% of their income comes from stocks. And then all I'm going to do is keep jamming the economy full of jobs, crappy jobs, lousy service jobs. And I can depend on the press.
That news today gave Wall Street a boost.
Those improving economic numbers, more jobs, a robust stock market.
Americans and how they feel about the economy and how the economy is in fact doing. And that in turn has fueled the stock market.
They're making $12 an hour, $15 an hour. So as long as every first Friday of the month, as long as I have a lot of numbers, nobody's going to ask me about the quality of the job. Nobody's going to ask me how many were part-time. Because that won't be the headline. The headline will be 175,000 new jobs, 275,000 new jobs. Nobody's going to ask, well, how many of those were part-time? See, so he could go work on his Obamacare, and as the economy got worse and worse and worse because he was working on Obamacare, he could mask it because all he kept doing is running the stock market up. So what do we do now? If Trump's not going to keep doing that, we're going to have a great opportunity, because if he can get across to people that they just got to crank their expectations back a little, give him 18 months, and he's got to explain to him, let a correction happen in this market so he can correct it. We finally can, after 8 years, clean this mess out. then we'll build a wonderful stock market. And I think he will do that, and I think we're going to get a wonderful correction in June, July of 20% at least. Between now and then, I think we'll have great volatility in the market. Great volatility, which that's where you can make money. And that's where charting comes in. Not this nonsense here, like this.
To me, big cap airlines, you got to go Delta. It's the one that offers the most value. There's a reason why.
Delta. You got to go Delta. Okay, that's fine. But wait a minute. Go Delta now? Wait a minute. Delta, the institutions were buying it back on September 27th, and they were buying it at around $37. And then all the big institutions got out back in December 2nd at $49. So wait a minute. So we had a nice 32% rally. And if you're a gang member, you would have been out. You'd be beautiful. You're out of this thing. And even when it went up, here's the wonderful thing about my charts. When you got out, let's say you got out around $49 bucks. Let's just make it easy. $49. It kept going up. It kept going up to $52. But it was red. It told you, do not get in. See, that's the beautiful thing about the chart. When your stock price is going up, you're going to know not to get in. See, most people see a stock price go up. They say, I better get in. I better get in. I better get in now before it goes higher. I better get in before it goes higher. No. My chart warns you, says, no, don't get in. Even though it's going up, don't get in. So there is a beautiful return. Now, he tells people to get in after this. What did we just say? I forgot. The return. What was it, JR? But just through a 32% return, he tells you to get in. That's like buying a bus ticket. You buy a bus ticket in Washington. Okay, let's say from Washington to Boston. But instead of buying it in Washington, you buy it a half a mile away from the terminal in Boston in which you're going. So you're going to pay the full fare? I mean, it's like catching a dog's tail instead of the whole dog. See, this is what you don't want to listen to. And that's the beautiful thing about charting. It just gets rid of the garbage, gets rid of the noise. We'll be back with take a look at some more stocks, more about the economy, and more about the craft.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He's used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You know the stock market goes up 72% of the time? Then why is it that the retail customer, 80% of the time, have lost money? Because they don't know when to get out. And that's why I'm providing a product called my MV2 chart that solves that problem. It's always about when do I get out? That problem has been solved. Check it out, my MV2 chart. Don't miss it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. You're listening to the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grandy. Be sure to check out the all-new Phil's Gang website at philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Trump did speak too much on his monetary policy, so it didn't disrupt the dollar. Gold is really doing well. If it was too positive what he had to say, the dollar would go up, and then, of course, gold would go down. But right now, gold has been doing very, very well. And gold is going to get hit really hard in this market between now and the summer, and so will the stock market. But it's going to give us great opportunity, especially if you have a chart. You don't have to worry about it. But in the meantime, let's make money before that happens. And the thing with the chart, it'll tell you to get out before it happens. You can keep your principal. You know, here's a perfect example. The stock market goes up 72% of the time. 72% of the time. How can you not make money if it goes up 72% of the time? That's better odds than Las Vegas. So how could you not make money? Why so many of you lose money? Here it is. We just got it. We just heard it. This guy here, right? He told us. He told us to buy this stupid stock.
To me, big cap airlines, you got to go Delta. It's the one that offers the most value. There's a reason why.
What do you mean? Okay, it offers the most value. What does that mean? It offers you the most value? What does he mean? Offers you the most value. What, the best peanuts? Those crappy little peanuts they give you? They get better peanuts than anybody else. Oh, look at these peanuts. Whoa. Wow, cool peanuts, man. We better buy Delta. Value. Don't you love these buzzwords from these people on Wall Street? Value. I love their buzzwords. Unbelievable. EBITDA. EBITDA. Another buzzword. EBITDA. What are you, nuts? Market cap. It's real simple. They put all those big words in to screw you with because they think, I better go find somebody who knows what they're doing. I don't know what EBITDA means. And I don't know if the penis on Delta Airlines is better than the penis on JetBlue. I better go to one of these smart guys with a pompadour hairdo and a cheap suit. Better find out. And all you got to do is look at this. Look at this. He tells a person to buy this. Could you believe it? Delta Airlines, when it already went up 32%. So this is what I'm talking about. Went up 70. Stocks go up 72% of the time. Now, this poor sap is going to get in because he's listening to this dope. He's going to get in after it went up 32%. It turned red. He doesn't see that. He doesn't know that money's coming out. He just thinks this guy's a very smart guy. He's got to be smart. He's on TV, after all. He's got to be really smart.
Wow.
He's probably a friend of Kramer. He's got to be real smart. What are you, nuts? And this is what happens. Stocks just don't keep going up. When a stock market stalls, for your stock to keep going up, you need the banks to go up first. And then after the banks go up, you got to have the small and mid-cap stocks pushing up. And then that will push the market up, and that will push your stock up. If you just have a stock and you don't have the banks going up, you're out of luck. Your stock's not going to keep going up. Maybe go up for a couple of days. Has relative strength, but it's not going to keep going up. They make you think like there's some magic, like there's something going on with this company. People, when they buy a stock, it's really ridiculous. They think it's something mad. They hope. They're always in the hope mode. How's my stocks doing? What's the markets doing? How the hell do I know? Let me go check. So who are you going to call? Your broker? He's going to tell you how the market's doing? Like he really cares? You kidding? He doesn't care.
What's a financial advisor?
That is a term that means almost nothing. It is somebody who might be a financial planner, or it could be a broker who is really a salesperson.
So look, try it. Just join the gang for $39.95 and just try it. You'll see it works. It'll help you with your retirement. And after 30 days, hey, it didn't work. It didn't work. We part friends. That's it. I'm not going to make you rich. Matter of fact, I even tell people on 5 transactions, you'll probably lose on 3. But that's okay because we teach our students that we keep the losses really small. We don't hold on to them and hope. It keeps going down. Call our broker. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do?
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every
Wait a minute. What do you mean I'm fine? I just lost 10 grand. What do you mean I'm fine? I'm fine?
You're fine.
No, I'm not fine. I just lost 10 grand. It's okay for Buffett. He can hold on a stock for 4, 5, 6, 10 years. He don't care if he loses $2 million. As long as it'll come back at some point, seeing how stocks go up 72% of the time. Ridiculous. All right, I want to get back to what's going on here. This is crazy. Trump has to start explaining. He's got to dial back, man, the expectations of the people. Because the way the people thinking now, after that 1,000-point rally, that as soon as he says, thank you, I'm the president, he walks in the Oval Office, things are going to change. The clouds in Washington are going to break apart, and the sun's going to shine, and we're going to hear angels singing. Not going to happen, man. We got an economy so bad, he's got to get an hour special, get on TV, put up charts, put up graphs, and say, look at this mess. You think Reagan had a mess after the peanut farmer? Look at this. Look at the mess I got after a neighborhood organizer. What a country. A peanut farmer becomes president. That's bad enough. You think we learned about that? You think we would have learned a lesson? No more people that are peanut farmers. So we turn around and we take not a peanut farmer, but a neighborhood organizer. You know what I hate? When he promises something. Remember this? This really gets me.
Joe will keep an eye on how precious tax dollars are being spent.
Oh, yeah, Big Joe. You think Joe went over the Pentagon? I don't think so, because we just got some numbers here. Joe didn't go over to the Pentagon. He never even went to the Pentagon. That was another lie. Really? He went to the Pentagon? Well, then how come we're finding out they paid $285 for a screwdriver that you can buy any Ace Hardware for $35, $25? Can you imagine? They paid $7,622 for a coffee maker. You can buy it for $45, a good one anywhere. $387 for just flat washers that you pay like 7 cents a piece. $387.
Wow.
Where's Joe? $469 for a wrench, $241 for a flashlight, $437 for a tape measure. $2,228 for a monkey wrench, $748 for a pair of duckbill pliers. What, are you nuts? An aluminum ladder, $74,000.
Wow.
An aluminum ladder. Oh, what'd you say, Obama?
Joe will keep an eye on how precious tax dollars...
Maybe he should have kept both eyes. Maybe what do you have, one closed? Yeah, unbelievable. This is what I can't... And people are applauding. Oh, Obama, we love you. Oh, we love you. Well, wait a minute. Think about what he's done to this economy. He shrank the middle class. In 8 years, he shrank it. Why doesn't the press talk about that? Why don't they talk about the Obamacare insurance tax, how it's going to now increase and hike premiums even more? Or how Boeing, 3 more waves of layoffs in 2017. Orders are collapsing to a 7-year low. Oh, we didn't hear that. Or how about the income inequality has reached the highest point since 1928 under Obama? Or how about the home sales? Home sale agreements are falling apart across this entire country as I speak. Why? Because the interest rates went up, wages aren't going up to meet the interest rate hike, so they can't finish closing on their deal. Oh, you don't hear the press talk about that. And mortgage applications are falling off a cliff.
The housing market is stronger.
We've seen the housing market recover.
See, Obama's got to Trump's got to put up a chart, and he's got to take a year. He's got to get an hour special and show what he did. Explain that he spent no time on the economy, nothing. He didn't care about the economy. He was so obsessed with beating the Clintons on this health care. He wanted to show he could do it when they couldn't do it. The economy, but here's what he relied on. He relied on that people really thought that the stock market is tied to the economy. He says, as long as I can financially engineer the stock market, go up 230%, I don't have to worry. The president's not going to drop the dime on me. The press isn't going to tell the truth. They're not going to tell the people, wait a minute, hey, what are you looking at? Our economy's going down. We can't even grow above 1.5%. We can't even get to 3%. He's masking all his problems. He's over there working on health care. He doesn't care about the economy, because what's he care about the economy for? He's a socialist. He wants to expand socialism. He wants more people depending on government. He wants more of you lose jobs. See, he's got to do an hour special and tell them it's going to take 18 months before they hear anything.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. Buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With PhilsGang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the PhilsGang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. PhilsGang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With PhilsGang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all PhilsGang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to PhilsGang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on PhilsGang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At PhilsGang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264.
What's your take on BNY Mellon?
Look, I think Bank of New York Mellon is a good bank. It's not what I really want. What I'm looking for is a bank that has a big deposit base. That's why I have favored frankly, I think Citi, which got $64 in book value and it's been scrubbed clean, that would be a better buy. I like the growth there.
$64 in book value. Okay. And it's been scrubbed clean. Scrubbed clean. Oh, boy, I better buy that one. It's been scrubbed clean. Can you imagine this crap they give you on Wall Street to buy a stock? Now, Citigroup, let's take a look at Citigroup. So, Citigroup has already gone up 55%. Let's see, Citigroup's gone about 55%. About 55%. Now, this poor sap, now he's, Jim Cramer said it's got scrubbed clean. I'm going to buy it. He's going to go in after it's gone up 55%. And it's red. Institutions are pulling the money out. You think Jim Cramer cares? Jim Cramer could sit there with Citigroup for 10 years, lose 100, 200,000. He don't care because he's going to hold it for 15, 20 years. He doesn't care. He can afford to lose. See, all these guys you say on Wall Street, when they tell you to buy a stock, these guys are parasites. They have the buying power. These guys can sit with a loser for year after year, and you know what? They don't. They still go to the movies. They still have their $200,000 cars, their $1 million house. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to them. But if you're making $60,000 combined income, can you do that? If you're making $100,000 combined income, can you do that? Even $150,000 you can't. There's nothing magical about the stock market. You just get, and I've said this over and over to you, sick of hearing it, I'm sick of telling it, is that the biggest reason that people got out of the stock market after the big crash because they just are so scared they just don't know when to get out. I said, I'm going to do something about it. because I don't like it either. So I designed a chart that tracks the money of the institutions. What is wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So when the institutions are pulling out, at least I get a heads up. I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out too. This poor sap is buying. He has no idea. Talking about being saps. By the way, 877-600-GANG. You're not calling India or somewhere where someone can't even speak English to you. Call my office right here. One of my people will talk to you. They're human beings. They'll work with you, explain the whole program to you. It's very simple. Very, very easy. Try it for 4 weeks. And that's the end. If it doesn't work for you, you don't like it. But people do. People love it. Okay. So we got a great opportunity in the stock market. Don't ever sit there with the stock market and try to say, I think it's going up or I think it's going down. When your market opens in the morning, you lose your opinion so you don't lose your money, and you rely on one thing. Is the money going in or is the money coming out? That's it. This market could go higher and higher. They may decide, Trump may make a great deal with all the companies overseas. May do it in the next few days and say, look, as soon as I become president, tax-free, bring all your money back. Do you know what would happen? The dollar would shoot straight up. And guess what would happen to go? Gold would go down. But we would know. We'd be out of gold. We would know it. We would know it before that happened. That's the beautiful thing about the charting. We would know before it happened. And then we'd be able to turn around, and if the dollar goes up and the market's going up, it's going to make all-time new highs. I'm not going to fight the tape. I'm going to buy it. You never have an opinion. As long as you got a chart that's guiding you instead of these idiots. Are you kidding? Unbelievable. Now, you know, I had a laugh when I was watching this thing last night with Obama. Why didn't the press report this morning, or why didn't somebody raise their hand when he was talking instead of every word he said? Think about it. Let's talk about the job creation he talks about. See, he knew as long as the press was on his side, the PR department, that the press was his personal PR department, he knew that the first Friday of every month, he knew he was covered on the job numbers. He knew they would never say anything. The headlines would be 200,000 jobs, 300,000 jobs, but would never, never, never tell the quality of the job or was part-time or full-time. Nobody would report that. Or would the press ever point out, like in October, in November, payrolls rose by 178,000 in November, 142,000 in October, but full-time employment gained just 9,000 in November. And the full-time, they dropped 103,000 jobs. Of the November, they had 178,000, 103,000 full-time jobs gone. Most of it was all part-time jobs. Or would the press identify or report in 2016 our annual payroll growth and full-time employment fell to a multi-year low, but everybody's applauding? Or would they report the unemployment rate is not 4.75, but it's 10% when you add back in the discouraged workers? But everybody was applauding last night. What a great job he did. We never had a president like this guy. This guy's the best president we ever had. Or would they report for the last 7 years, the high-paying $38 an hour construction jobs dropped 22%. 22% under Obama and Biden. Oh, they're beside themselves. 22%. Why didn't the press tell somebody that? Or would they report stocks were running up 15 times faster than profits? How does your stock go up 15 times faster than profits? That's like you own a small business. That's like you look in your bank account and your money's 15 times higher than your profits. Somebody had to put that money in. Somebody had to juice it, something. I mean, how did your money go 15 times higher than your actual profit? Oh, they do it on Wall Street. Or why didn't they report when Obama bragged about the housing recovery? He can't tell the truth. See, here's the thing. There was no housing recovery. Why didn't the press report that? He said there's all kinds of new home sales.
The housing market is stronger.
We've seen the housing market recover.
Oh, this is wonderful. I turned everything around. Look at the new home sales. But know what? I remember in November, he said, look at the home sales up 5%. I turned the whole thing market around. But why didn't somebody report? But wait a minute, your new home sales are still down 57% from the peak. Your existing home sales are down 23% from the peak. Why didn't somebody report that? Trump needs to remind the people and get an hour special and show we're in a big, fat, ugly bubble. He's got to keep saying that. He stopped saying it as soon as he became president-elect. He's got to tell them we're in a big, fat, ugly bubble. Remind us of that every day and tell us there's a possibility this market will correct 20, 30% and be the best thing that ever happened. And if you're a gang member, call him, tell him, say, if you're a gang member, you'll be fine because you'll know when to get out. If we keep going up for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you'll know when to get out with Phil's gang because he got a great chart. See, Trump needs to explain a real recovery will take time. It'll take at least 18 months, if not 2 years. This country's been so destroyed. This isn't going to happen in 6 months, but that's what people think. And if he doesn't take an hour special and do graphs and show them just how he destroyed this country, much worse than the peanut farmer ever did. And it's not going to be 6 months. It's going to be 18 months, maybe even 2 years, folks, before you're going to feel anything. But I'm promising you, everything I promise you're going to get, but you got to promise me to be patient. Let's have a partnership. I promise you, everything I said is going to happen, and you promise me you'll be patient. In the meantime, let's make some money in the stock market. If they want to keep running the stock market up, we are going to be in the right stocks. By the way, we got some great opportunities. We got some great opportunities, okay, coming up. And we're going to be watching them. You can join the gang right now and follow us. We got, for example, Budweiser. Great opportunity. Great opportunity. Budweiser. Okay, that thing has been beaten down. What a terrific... Now, someone is going to hear me say this, and they're not going to join the gang because they think they can save a few bucks. And they're going to go buy Budweiser. And then you're going to lose money. You say, I heard, listen to Phil, he said buy Bud, I lost money. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. Just don't go buy it because I say, but you got to know when to get in and when to get out. If you don't have a chart, how do you know that? But we got Budweiser. That's a GoPro, GPRO. That's another fantastic stock that got beaten down. Join my gang tonight, right now, 877-600-GANG. I will promise you not to get rich, but I'll promise you get a great night's sleep. You'll know when to get out.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.